thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy to be back. You have no idea what I've been through since the Lionsgate transition into the new moon in Gemini over the past however many months it's been since I've done my last broadcast. I have been through a huge physical transition, spiritual transition, mental transition, soul searching. I've been on a somewhat what you call spiritual sabbatical and just learning so much. And I can't wait to share this all with you. Please stay tuned to the end of the video because if you can make it through, I have some announcements for up and coming things that I've been working on with my time off. And so that's really exciting news I want to share with you. So please wait to the end if you can. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Since I've been off the air, the algorithms are really messed up and I need your subscription to stay aboard and to get my message out. So please subscribe and share and have them subscribe and share and have them subscribe. And then sooner or later, I'll have enough subscribers that I can use my phone to go live whenever I feel like it. Because I have very limited space, and although I can do it now on my laptop, I have a very small space and it's not always available to me. So this is my sanctuary, this is my bedroom, this is where I do my readings, and I don't have it set up for a laptop. So I would appreciate very much if you could to do that. And also comment below if anything resonates with you. So let's go ahead and jump into your reading, Capricorn. All right. We're just going to cut the deck. And we're going to do a quick little shuffle. One shuffle. Two shuffle. Three shuffle. This is a reading for December 22nd to January 22nd, 2022. So we're going to do 6 shuffles for the number 6 of the year 2022, which is about new beginnings. 4 shuffle. 5 shuffle. And 6 shuffle. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's see, Capricorn, what's in store for you. All right, let's go. Oh, that was quick. 9 of Wands. Nice one. Taking a break, looking at all your achievements, rewards. You've worked very hard. Oh, my goodness, you've worked very hard. You're contemplating on all your hard work, and you're so proud of yourself for all the things that you've done. 9 of Wands staying here in the past energy. Okay. And the 9 is a lovely number as well. Okay, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Interesting, interesting. Some of you are in your head right now, a little bit too much ego going on. So just, that was the past. I feel like you might have been a little bit into yourself just because of your accomplishments and all that, which is okay because sometimes ego is good for you. It helps you balance out your life. But universe is saying just come out of that a little bit. Yeah, see the Hermit, 5 of Cups is there in the reverse, which is nice because it talks about transitioning, and we'll get into that in a minute. Let's go ahead and continue with your current reading. Okay, lovely. We have the 9 of Pentacles there. We have the Justice card. Interesting, interesting. There is a judgment made, balanced Libra energy regarding the 9 of Pentacles, which is about a nurturing situation. It's based on money. So there's money currently. You're flush and you're very happy and balanced in life right now. You're doing very well financially. Not all of you, but for those of you that have really done the work. The Knight of Cups is there in the I feel like this should be here. Okay, the 2 of Pentacles is there, and you've been juggling a lot of things right now in life, and I feel like you're trying to find your balance. Okay, with the Justice card there, Libra being the card of balance, so that makes sense. The Knight of Cups in the future energy there. So again, Knight is a good card. It's lovely. It talks about passion and fire and everything else, and that's currently in the reverse. So I feel like you're looking for that in a relationship coming in. And we'll just see what else the cards have to say here for you, Capricorn. So 2 more cards, please. Thank you. Yeah, you're looking for your 2 of Cups, the Ace of Swords. Okay, so they're in the reverse position, which is okay because sometimes when that happens, it just means that there's things you need to do in order to flip them back around, okay? So I feel like you're balancing a lot, your lifestyle, making your money, I feel like your home life and things like that. The overall energy, yes. So something's keeping you up at night. Some anxiety there, a little bit of depression, some change, things like that. So let's look at the Nine of Wands, okay? This is my little notebook I keep my notes on. The nine talks about chances and prosperity and accomplishments, taking risks, right? It's a climax card. Like it's you've done all the hard work and now you're just like, oh, let's just look at this and be rewarded. The achievement is amazing. You know, the reflection, card of reflection. So, you know, it's an ongoing battle. Sometimes you feel fatigued. Sometimes you don't have enough energy. But you're learning from your past and you're gathering strength. So I like that for you. And you pushed forward. And although you were guarded and wounded from a past experience, you worked your way through that and changed your life. The Knight of Pentacles is there. Let's look at the Knight. The Knight talks about action, news, revelations, supercharged energy and ideas. So I feel like you transitioned into something beautiful here with your work life and your home life. And the Knight of Pentacles talks about maybe in the past, you might have been a bit clueless with some things. Um, there's some exaggeration there and, maybe some dishonesty on somebody's part. And I feel like that's what really puts you in a place of discernment. The Five of Cups. Five talks about conflict and struggle and communication. So the Five of Cups in the reverse talks about releasing and accepting and forgiving and finding peace. So you went through a really kind of troubling time and you worked past through it, you pushed through it, and now, in the past energy, you've got to a place of peace and harmony, okay, which is nice to see that Justice card there. And not only that, but you're forgiving, right? So you overcame despair. You're rejoining the world, you're moving on, you're accepting, and you have no more guilt for anything. So I think that's fantastic for you guys, okay? Capricorn, you went through so much shit, and now you're coming out the other end, and I love that past energy for you. Current energy is Nine of Pentacles. The nine being accomplishment and taking risks for prosperity, and that talks about light at the end of the, independence, mature, wealth, self-reliance, and elegance. So that's what's in your current energy, okay? For those of you who have a relationship, be careful because this is also the card of fertility. So if you're not planning on having any children, I would most likely be careful. Christmas time is the time, 'tis the season. A lot of babies are born in September for a reason. So anyways, so just be careful with that, Capricorn, who you're involved with, and, just take precautions if necessary. If you're married and you want to have children, now is the time it will work out. Justice card is sitting right there, and Justice is the number 11 card, which I love, and it talks about, the number 11 is like completion, right? It's Libra energy. It says surrounding cards influence the Justice. So you have the Nine of Pentacles, which means fertility, new growth, new prosperity, rebirth. Everything's beautiful. It's coming into fruition. And that's the good outcome here. Okay, that's been clarified. The balance is the scale of Justice. So beside that is the Two of Pentacles, which is also balance and is the number 2. So let's look at that. The number 2 talks about partnership, collaboration, opposition, duplicity, and it talks about balance. So juggling, adapting, putting your priorities in order, moving money around, and you're organizing. So this is your current energy, okay? This is the result of all your actions. This is where you are right now in life, and it's a beautiful energy. I think keep going. It's great. Might be a little stressful at times, but you know what? The reward is worth it. I feel like you understand that the reward is worth that. In the future energy, you have the Knight. Okay, the Knight is a card of action. It's a supercharged energy. It's the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So it's talking about be careful of empty promises, being let down, the fantasy of a love from somebody, and mood unstability. You might meet somebody who puts you on a love roller coaster, love bombs you. I feel like they may be narcissistic, so be mindful of that. Keep an open eye out for that because there is a relationship coming in, the Two of Cups, but it's not going to work out. It's a Two of Cups, which means again, It's the partnership opposition, duplicity, and it's upside down. So that means there's going to be trust issues, and there's going to be tension, and there might be separation there. For some of you who are already in a relationship, this might be happening because it's no longer serving your better and best good. I feel like because of all of the work that you've done, they're not doing the work on their end, and so they're not going to be on the same frequency as you. And sometimes that's what makes relationships, kind of halt. So I'm not saying it's not going to work out, but I'm just saying it may cause stress on your relationship, and there could be a possible breakup for some of you, not all of you. For those of you that are single, it's saying beware of that person coming in, because you know what? Because of past experiences, you might be untrusting, but in this particular situation, it could be valid. So just keep your mind on that. Ace of Swords is there as well. And the Aces talks about creation. So something is happening out of this, okay? New potential, new beginnings. Unfortunately, though, you're going to feel like there's a missed opportunity and an emotional loss. You're still dealing with grief, Capricorn, so I feel like, even getting into a relationship right now, if you're single, is not the best for you. You could avoid this whole situation altogether and just concentrate on your work life, your home life, your family, your friends. I think that's where you are anyways mentally, because I think that, there's some things still holding you up at night, and I feel like that's grief. So I feel like this is a time for you to work out your grief and overcome that. I don't think you've had the time to really sit down and grieve a loved one that's passed on, or a relationship that had ended, or a situation that you're in. Okay, so now is the time to do that, because the year of 2022 is the year of new beginnings. It's the 222 number. It's an angel number. It's a new path. It's being in the right place at the right time. So I feel like something beautiful is going to come in for you in the new year. So in order to get there, you have to, get through this. And again, this is just current energy for the future. It doesn't have to be between now and next month, but it could be relatively new to you. In the present tense going into the future tense. So just keep that in mind, okay? And I feel like some of you as well might have blocked creativity. So those of you who are very creative in certain things might feel a little bit blocked. Like if you're a writer, you might not have that ability to write, because maybe you've lost your muse. That's not a storyline coming in, with that inability to commit on a passionate, fiery level. This person's in their head. It's too ego based. So I feel like whether that's a partnership with work or a partnership in a relationship, it's not going to serve you in the best light. But if you do work on yourself and find the balance in your life, you might leave the door open for someone to come in who is going to bring you a new opportunity. And so let's just go ahead and clarify what that might be for you, Capricorn. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. I knew it. The Star card. So there is new beginnings. Again, like I said, I can't make this up. So next year, 2022, is the year of the new beginnings. Okay, you are going to have a wonderful, beautiful relationship. That's the card of partnership, ceremonial, marriage, get together, union. Okay, then you're going to have the King of Swords, which is really great. Great communication, great ambition, action card, moving forward, being responsible. And the Queen of Pentacles, look at that. That's the best card in the deck. You have that nurturing, wonderful woman who's good with money. She's practical. She's like the Empress, okay? So if you can avoid this one, you'll get that one. Does that make any sense, my Capricorns? Okay, I hope it does, because I really enjoyed doing your reading. I'm now going to move on and close it off with some oracle cards, okay? Yeah, so there's a light at the end of the tunnel, not to worry. Just be careful of that narcissist coming in, because that person's going, she going to mess, or he going to mess you up. Just be careful. Okay, so we have our angel cards. Let's go ahead and pull from those. Or no, our unicorns. Sorry, unicorns. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. Okay, so we have partnership. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner up with. Build up a talented support team. That's work related, I feel like. Courage, you are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. Okay, that could be regarding the new relationship coming in. And this person, the goddess, okay, honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty. Love every part of yourself. So Capricorn, maybe you're having some internal conflict with accepting that you are good enough, and you are. Okay, you are good enough. Adventures coming your way. Dance and do things differently, and dare manifest your travel dreams. Move to a new location. Look at that. You might be moving to a new location. Look at that beautiful card. Oh my God, these are so beautiful. So you might be moving home, maybe you already moved home, maybe you're moving away, maybe you decided, you know what, moving home is not the best option for you, maybe you're going to move back in the next year. I don't know, but there is movement happening for you, Capricorn, okay? And then I'm going to pull from our geometric cards here and read from the deck and just see what universe energy has to say for you. Since we had such a short reading, it just came out very quickly and it was very concise, so we don't really need to clarify much more on that. Flood of information, I'm telling you. Do you guys mind? I'm just going to take a quick. Oh, so good. Snuggle season. Coffee with a little bit of mint chocolate flavor. So good. Okay. It's like hot chocolate without all the calories. Okay, so there we go. Oh, okay. So that's what you're getting. All right. Labyrinth. High tide, and that was in the reverse position. And the Anakarana. So you have the 31, 27, and the 19. So that's 4, 9, 10, which is the 1. 4, 9, 10, which is the 1. 4 and 9 and 1 is 10. 4 and 10 is 14. 4 and 1 is 5, which is change in conflict. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what it has to say for our Capricorns. Our Capricorns, number 31, for the Labyrinth. And it's interesting because I did this reading for somebody else and they had the Labyrinth as well. So it says the Labyrinth card, which is beautiful. Basically it means how you get out is how you got in. So if you got into something, that's how you get out of it. But there's a bit more to it. So it says the labyrinth is an ancient design found in most cultures. Some examples date back more than 4,000 years. Labyrinths have probably always been used as spiritual tools. A labyrinth has only one avenue. Its geometry combines the circle and spiral into a purposeful and meaningful path. Okay, it also is a feminist Christian icon. The labyrinth embodies one's journey and represents inspiration of the hero or heroine's journey. Experiencing a labyrinth induces heightened awareness and can serve as a psychological and spiritual tool for self-exploration. Approach this card as you might walk a physical labyrinth. From a passive, receptive mindset, allow activation of your intuition and inner knowing as you view this card in relationship to your inquiry. Open to any messages you may receive and feel how your emotions respond to these insights. Move from your outward point of inquiry to the place of inner knowing. Set in your sacred center, giving thanks for the gifts you have received, and then move outward, where this guidance can become your truth. So that's beautiful. You're on a spiritual path, Capricorn, okay? And then you have the high tide, which is number 27. Usually only one card comes out, but most of these readings I've had either 2 or 3, which is really interesting for me. Okay, lots of information. Dynamic action. In the reverse, it talks about the intensity of the situation leaves you feeling as though you have been knocked down. You may feel out of control in any number of areas. Gather your courage and confront the imbalance. Pick yourself up and take control of the situation and regain balance in your life. So again, that's a confirmation of balance from the reading. So dynamic action, this card is filled with golden spirals. Okay, and it depicts the energy of experiencing nature at a particular dynamic and exciting moment. The incredible forces of nature are our constant companions, both external and wind, tide, and storm, and the internally as emotional upheaval and calm. So you are asked to become aware of the reality of dynamic forces working in your life. You are not powerless in the face of events. You need not wait for the winds of fate to blow you onto the next phase of your life. Learn to utilize the spiral vortices and volcanic eruptions that are part of your emotional experience by using your intuition and intention, and learn to harness their power to aid you in action towards your dream and life goals. There are times for quiet contemplation and there are times for dynamic action. Listen carefully to your emotional body and its response to decisions you are making, or to those that seem thrust upon you. If it feels right, it probably is. If not, use your ability to avert disaster and leave or refuse to take part in the event. Above all, trust yourself, okay? So when this person comes in, they're going to be deceiving and they're not going to be who they are. So just, Trust your instincts. You'll know who it is when they come in, okay? And then you have the 19, the Anacarnaron. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Which is the bridge, okay? It's like the swastika, but it's not. So the Anacarnaron is Antakaranan, is an ancient healing and meditation symbol that has been used in the Tibet and China for thousands of years. Yeah. So this is what the swastika was before it became the swastika. Okay, let me just clarify that. It is part of a spiritual anatomy that connects the physical brain and the higher self. It is said that the Antakarana has its own consciousness, and that simply being in its presence will be beneficial for your chakras and your aura. Connecting with your higher self will offer insights into virtually any question or inquiry you may have. This acts as a bridge to direct link to your intuitive nature and your inner being. Meditate with this shape, relax deeply, and give attention to your breath. Sit quietly and open to intuition and insights, and let this time act to strengthen the bridge between the thought and intuition. Realize the innate ability for growth and healing you already possess, okay? And know that your answers always lie within. You may wish to make a copy of this shape and place it on somewheres by your computer, or even on the fridge, or somewheres wherever you can notice it. Acknowledge your connection to your higher self and the wisdom that is always available through that communication. It is a holistic symbol, and it has no reverse aspect. This is the best card in here, okay? It's wonderful energy. So there you have it. I hope you liked your reading. I'll let you take a screenshot if you want. Okay, and thank you for joining me. So just last but not least, I'm going to be coming up with a live reading between now and the end of the year. It's going to be interactive. I'm going to be picking cards for people that join the live read. So keep an eye out for that. I'm also going to be doing a end of year forecast for 2022. So if you haven't watched the 2021 forecast that I made in December of 2020, go check it out. It's pinned on my YouTube channel. It's interesting. Message below if anything you think is I'm right on or right off about. And look forward to the new one coming in for 2022 at the end of the year. The other thing I wanted to mention was in the new year I'm going to be doing bonus reads. So I will be staying to the once a month planning for the readings, but I'm also going to do bonus reads every now and then, right? So keep in tune for those. Also, did I mention I'm doing a podcast? Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a podcast in the new year as well. It's going to be called Off the Cuff, and I'm going to be having a co-host. They may be interchangeable. They may be the same person. I haven't really decided on what's going to happen there, but it's going to be through Vox Bear Fringe Radio, which is you can find on Spotify. The other thing I wanted to mention was, what was it? I talked about the podcast. I told you about the end of year forecast. I mentioned that I'm going to be doing a live reading. I think that's basically it. Anyways, just please like, share, and subscribe. And in the meantime, and you know what? Check out Rich Loop. He's really awesome. He does these really great reads. He's very straightforward, tells you like it is on YouTube. And I love what he says. He always says, I'll talk to you again between now and the end of eternity. I think that's great. And then also check out Teresa. She's on YouTube. Shout out to Teresa's reading. She's amazing. She always uses this expression to close out her readings. And she says, please carry as much love and light as you can hold. So I think that's absolutely beautiful. So out to her. And then there's mine, which is see you next time you wake up on my timeline, which is really corny, but I like it. So anyway, thanks for joining me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for all the things that are to come. And thank you for joining me, and thank you for being patient with me. And I'm so happy to be back, and I missed all of you. And have a very happy Merry Christmas if we don't connect between now and next year. Take care.